Hi, everybody, and happy Oscar Day. I am always just so excited and pleased as punch to be honored to watch the Oscars every year. It gives me such joy to watch people who are even more self-centered than I am. I especially look forward to how many of the Oscar winners say the term my team as opposed to our team. There's nothing more self-absorbed than somebody who got a lucky break and who refers to their team as though they were the best human on the face of the earth. Remember, actors and actresses, if you are all watching this video, that there is no I in team. But I have my Oscar-worthy clothing on. Would you like to see my ensemble? Hold on. Let me show you. What do you think? Isn't this great? I'm wearing my fancy pants that I got a couple of years ago at Old Navy. They suffice very well for Oscar night. I am wearing a tippy sweater from J. Crew, and I am also wearing a necklace from J. Crew Factory, along with my favorite new earrings, my honeybee earrings. Let me tell you something. These earrings are so featherweight light. It's unbelievable. And I must say, my Isla Wig from Tony of Beverly really gets to showcase this jewelry so well. I'm feeling very golden today, just like an Oscar statue. But anyway, that's really not the gist of this video. Today, I am here to review a new beauty tool. This is the Tati Beauty Blendable Puff. And one of the reasons that I made the purchase was because I did see quite a few reviews, and I was so intrigued by this because I'm always looking for new tools to apply makeup, but I'm also looking for new tools that apply makeup to mature skin without having the product look cakey or just like a mask or whatever. So I decided to bite the bullet, and I decided to order both of these. It's not a bundle, but when you do order the larger one, a cute small little puff comes with it. And do I think these puffs are the greatest thing since Fritos? No, but they're great. How can I put this? They're great puffs and they work really well. However, there are a couple of kind of issues that I do have with them, or questionable attributes of these little blenders that I must say I do have. Hold on, I can't stand these notifications that come up. They're a pain in the ass. Okay, so anyway, I ordered these. Two of them were $18. I ordered them off of the Tati Beauty website. I will put the link below. Now, before I go on to review, I just want to say I am a fan of Tati Westbrook. I think as far as reviewers go, she's fantastic. There are times when I look at a product and I go to Tati's review before I think of buying it. She's adorable. She's so stinking adorable. I think she's beautiful. I think she is a very successful woman, and I like that. I wonder how her career is going to move forward, since she's kind of entering an age where she's getting closer to the mature group rather than staying in the young group. So I'm really interested in how she's going to evolve. I, for one, would love to see her start concentrating on a more mature group of consumers, but I'm sure that'll come. The other thing is, a while ago, she had gone in Tati, when she created Tati Beauty, she started selling, I guess, their vitamin supplements, which I was a little surprised at, because I'm not one to ingest vitamins or anything like that. I get them from my food, and if I'm going to take any sort of pill, I just kind of want it to be a happy pill from the doctor. That's just my opinion. But I'm glad that she did create actual beauty per se products. She does have an eyeshadow palette. I did pass on that simply because I have so many stinking eyeshadow palettes that it's insane. And to have another big one, it wasn't conducive to my needs. But when I saw these puffs, I decided, you know what? I'm going to try this. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to try this, and let's see how it works. Now, you have to understand, I'll be 65 years old in less than 2 months. I am not a beauty expert. I am not a makeup artist. I'm just an average woman who happens to love makeup, and I do research. I do a lot of research on YouTube as far as how application goes. I'm fascinated with makeup, and I use makeup as a tool to make my skin look better and to enhance the features that I once had that were quite lovely and lost their loveliness. So that's how I come to you as giving this review. I am by no means dissing Tati Westbrook, because, as I said, I'm a fan of hers and I love her. But there's always room for improvement with every product. So let's go down to the review. Now, this larger blender has some really fuzzy fabric, almost like, do you remember those big powder puffs of the 60s or the 50s? It's kind of similar to that, but not as like fluffy. Here's the fabric. You can see the texture. It is textured, and we have the little one that is textured as well. And I have to say, the first time I used this, I used it with my Jouer foundation, and let me tell you something, it did an incredible job of blending. How I proceeded to apply the makeup was I just put a little bit of the foundation on my wrist, picked it up with this, and blended in a circular motion. And by God, this did a great job. Now, hold on. I'm going to go into my little Birkin-inspired basket, and I'm going to take out the foundation that I used today. Now, today I used Kat Von D's Full Coverage Foundation. Now, I do have a brush that came with this, and with Full Coverage Foundation, this is a thick foundation. This is not a liquidy foundation. It's somewhere in between a liquid and the cream, but it's super thick. So you gotta work quickly. I do have the Kat Von D brush, and what I found is that the brush, even when you stipple and then blend in, it gets like the brush's bristles can kind of make little lines. So you don't want that. You want something that's going to blend in really well. So what I did, I'm not going to do this on camera because trust me, I suck at on-camera makeup application. So I just did a little pump, lifted it up with this, and here we go. Now I want to come in closer so you can see just how the foundation was blended. It blended really well. I have no complaints at all. After I applied with my Tati sponge, then I went over what I applied with, hold on, I think I have it in my little basket. I do, and Chippy didn't eat it. So after I applied with this, I went over with my Real Techniques diamond sponge. I like this blender because of the flat edge here, but it's also got a pointy edge, which works well in those hard to reach nooks and crannies of the mature face. So after I did that, I blended in with this Tarte brush. This is the greatest buffing brush of all time. I freaking love this Tarte brush, and I have had it for years, like years, and it's such good quality, and it's lasted for such a long time. I don't even know if they make it anymore. But anyway, I buff like I'm Simonizing a car into my face, and then I'm ready to put the rest of the makeup on. This is great. It is great for full coverage makeup. Now, what it isn't great for is my Glossier Skin Tint and my MAC Face and Body Foundation. The Skin Tint is very, very, very lightweight, as is the MAC Face and Body. And I use my fingers for both of those products. I did try using this, but the fabric was just too absorbent for such a light formulation. I did use this with the Fenty hydrating foundation. It worked very well. I used this with my Ordinary Serum foundation. It worked beautifully. It just didn't cut the mustard with the Skin Tint or the MAC Face and Body. So I think you need to realize that this is not going to work with every single face product, but for full coverage and for medium coverage foundations, this works beautifully. Now, let's talk about the little baby Tatis. I keep calling these sponges, and I don't mean to. That's why I have to pause before I say what this is. But this little mini blender is so great for contouring. Hold on a second while I go back into my basket. Now, here's a cream contour, and I really like cream contours. I think that they're great for mature skin. I think when applied properly, they're not going to move the makeup around. They're just really good. Now, I did drop this, so I kind of broke the case, which I do a lot. But anyway, this is the contour, the cream contour kit that I have from Kat Von D, and I absolutely love it. What I do is I just tap a little bit of the product onto this blending puff and then work the contour in, and it does a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious job with cream contour. Also, this is small enough and thin enough that you can work the contour on the nose and wherever else. I mean, this is the money puff. This is the stinking money puff. I love this. Now, other than the fact that this doesn't work for every foundation, the other criticism that I have, and I want to add some constructive criticism. So Tati, well, you're never going to watch this anyway, so it doesn't matter. But if there are any Tati fans out there that are watching this, I think what needs to be improved on this is perhaps maybe having this cover be removable so that this way you can wash it and then replace another cover on here while the other one is being washed. Because quite frankly, this was kind of difficult to wash. I did wash this once and I had to wait like overnight until I was able to use it again. At least when you're cleaning a sponge, they kind of dry very quickly. So that would be my only constructive criticism about the way that this is made. My thing is, Tati, make the cover removable and make replacement covers because you have a great product here. Okay, so it might not work well with MAC Face and Body or Glossier Skin Tint or any of the KB skin tints, but for a foundation and for coverage, this is so mature skin friendly. It is just friendly to every skin and it does a great job. So yeah, my constructive criticism is to just make a replaceable cover for this while the other one is being washed. I kind of, I don't like dirty foundation residue on anything. But other than that, it's great. But I'll tell you, this is like boom, boom, boom. It's got my heart racing. So that's it. Good luck to Tati Westbrook because I think she's a good egg. And, it's just nice to see a woman being successful. So that's it. I shall return with more, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope that you're able to stay up late enough to watch the Oscars tonight. My money is on Brad Pitt for Best Supporting Actor because he did such a great job at Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And before I saw the movie 1917, I wanted Once Upon a Time in Hollywood to win the Oscar for Best Picture, but I think it's going to go to 1917. And I am also a big fan of Greta Gerwig, another woman in Hollywood. Man, Greta, you rock. And even though I don't know if you will be receiving an Oscar this evening, at some point, you're gonna. You are cool, and I want you to rule. Okay, that's it. I will see you later and I will be back. Oh yeah, before I forget, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to build up my channel a little. I know that the quality sucks and I know that my editing sucks, but I just have fun with these. So if you want to watch a fun and chatty old lady, please subscribe. I will see you later and take care. Bye-bye now.